Hello and welcome to our tutorial on converting sketches into AI-generated art using Stable Diffusion and ControlNet. In today's video, we'll take you through the step-by-step process of turning a simple sketch into a beautiful, AI-generated image using advanced techniques. So let's get started. First, you have to go to this GitHub, links in the description.
Want, and I would just choose the ControlNet web UI, and it would take me here to this Google Colab. So you basically just run it here. So as you can see, it's running on my uh, Google Colab, and then you. So what ControlNet will do is it will take your sketch and give you a nice looking image. And once you run it for the first time, it will open on a website like this, something like this. It could be unique to you, will be very different. It can also open on Gradio if you're using Gradio. So what I did is I just put a prompt here with Coca-Cola, and this prompt I generated from Magic Prompt. So Magic Prompt is a nice little website on Hugging Face, spaces, and like you just put an initial text and it will give you a nice generated prompt. So I basically copy one of them to see which one works best. So I go back to Stable Diffusion and I put all of this, and I put a little bit extra like beautiful composition and so on and so forth. I also put a bunch of negative prompts because I don't want something looking really ugly, really low quality, and having crazy blurs or uh, unfinished things like disfigured things. So I just put all of these negative prompts. For the sampling method, I prefer DPM plus HDE or DPM2 Akaras. More about that later. Sampling steps, I would say that keep it between 60 to 80. That's like the proper sampling steps. I kept the batch count to 3 because I just want 3 images. Just like this, you see, like it generates a nice gassy looking image, one that you would see in advertisements, right? When you have those pictures. So it's really cool what it looks like. So the width and height is just a 124 by 24. I did not do any restore faces because I'm not dealing with faces. Seed number, I put some random number, which works for a lot of people, so I just copied it from Reddit. For the image, now this is the sketch that we did at the start, so I put that sketch here, and that's what it does. It does it so beautifully. The sketch works really well to help you get that Coca-Cola character, and it does really well with the Coca-Cola character. I'll show you the other image in a second. So you just enable in ControlNet. You can also invert the input color. As you can see, your background is white, so you should always invert the input color. I give it some weight 1.2 and guidance start 0.12, and that's pretty much it what I do. I don't need to do something else, but we can just change the image. So I'm just gonna change the image quickly to the one I drew. So this is the one I made a sketch of. So you could make a sketch of something else, and that would basically give you like the nice output. So I'm just gonna click on generate, and it's gonna go there, and let's see if it's generating. So I just need to scroll down because I've generated a lot of images here, and as you can see, it is generating for you. It will generate 3 images. Don't worry about the model not found errors. It all just works fine. So let's wait for some time before it generates a nice looking image. um, and we can basically play around. So let me quickly show you what it was able to generate. This is the output of the model, and this is what it was able to cook. And as you can see, that's a backdrop of a mountain, there's fog, and there's like some cans, and not nice looking. Another snowy mountain with a good sun, shining sun, and a can. This is also pretty decent. This is the one like where you see it in advertisements, like the water is splashing and you see it go in slow motion, and this really looks very, very detailed. I love this. It has got bubbles. It looks fresh and chilled and icy. The text didn't come really well, but overall it looks sick. Um, this also looks really, really nice. Uh, the detail in the water looks amazing. So this is also pretty, pretty amazing. I like the bubbles in this. There's kind of a bottle here. So overall, you could see like advertisements being generated from this instead of the expensive photography they have to do.